It's one of my favorite days. Maintenance day. Not that that's one of my favorite days, is a day when I can't play my favorite game, but it's one of my favorite things to hang out and chill and relax with all of you. Hello. What's going on, everyone? Hello, Sunflower, Soth, Halcyon, Monday, Marceline, Palguin, Cabrilla, Cramiel. Hi, everyone. Yeah, Palguin, everything, hope everything's, hope the situation won't get out of hand. For those of you who aren't in the Discord, how dare you? For those of you who aren't in the Discord, Palguin's got some stuff going on in his, some like medical stuff going on with his hand that he shared in the Discord. And we've been punning about it because it's Palguin. I've indexed this as a mediocre time. You know what, man? Being in good spirits about it is half the battle. I've mentioned this in passing before, but I had a bicycle accident when I was in middle school. No, this was high school. In high school, in like 9th grade. So right before I got my driver's license, I was riding my bicycle down this big hill in my hometown. No helmet, no knee pads, elbow pads, gloves, nothing. And I was cooking it down this hill. I had a very nice, it was like a $200 Walmart bicycle. Like it was a really nice bike. And it was like a 21 speed, and I was at top gear going down this hill. So I had to have been cooking like 30 plus miles an hour. I was moving, and the tire started like wiggling a little bit. Someone in town had stolen my bike, and the cops found it in a cornfield. They obviously didn't go looking for it. They're like, it's a bike, dude. Which, anyways, but when he was just doing his patrols, he found it in a cornfield nearby, outside of town. So like, okay, someone stole it and rode it into the cornfield. Great. And it never really rode straight after that. And so as I was cooking down this hill, the front wheel started kind of like wiggling. I was like, hey, that's weird. Not thinking anything of it. I turn off onto a street. And I was with my buddy. Turn off onto a street, and then I'm not even going that fast at this point, but all of a sudden the tire slips off of the rim and jams itself between the spokes and the fork. And so I'm like a $1.15 soaking wet at the time. Like I'm like 5'4", 115 pounds at the time. And so when this front wheel stopped, it launched me, and I hit the ground mouth first. And yeah, I had to learn how to make light of that situation, because that hurt. My teeth went through my like upper and lower, like the inside of my mouth. I somehow didn't break any, like my teeth were fine, didn't break my nose. I don't know how. But yeah, don't be an idiot. The bummer of it is everyone is obviously like, you weren't wearing a helmet, you idiot. It was like, well, the way I hit, I don't know if a helmet would have helped that much. I landed on my mouth. But anyways, that was rough. Truck sim day. This is my 4th maintenance day, isn't it? What patch did I come into Genshin at? What was right before the release of 5.0 when Yelan and Emily were the banners? Where's my controller? Oh, here it is. 4.8. 4.8. Why is the audio non-existent? Here, I can't remember how much. 33 maybe? I think that's a reasonable. 4.8. Can tell me if truck audio is overpowering Conry audio. I haven't been looking what like quality of life and other updates are coming for 5.4. What are they adding in 5.4 other than new characters and stuff? I haven't been paying attention, keeping up with the other stuff that's going on in this net, because 5.4 is this patch, right? So I often rewatch Kirara's debut scene in that summer quest. There was the summer quest as well. Artifact Elixir is guaranteed to roll twice on the substats you choose. Oh. Huh. Oh, that's going to be in 5.5, not 5.4. Marceline got your foot stuck in the wheel. You were 3 or 4 years old. Had to get stitches. Stitches on a 3 or 4 year old. What the? Learned to use a bike very early around this age. 5.4 fairly empty. 5.5 going to be much better. Word. Why am I going 45 miles an hour? Miles an hour. I didn't character builder planner, so you'll know how much. Oh, that'd be kind of helpful. Because I'm constantly going to the crafting bench and then wait, what do I need? And then going out of the crafting bench, because you can select in the crafting bench where you can select in the crafting bench like, oh, I want to sort by only Yelan's materials or only Shogun's materials, and then at least you can know which which philosophies of whatever you need. But I'm always forgetting, like, wait, did I need 3 of these or did I need 6 of them? And then I'll make too many. 5.4 is an event where you can randomly see characters overworld. I would love if certain characters were just always in the overworld like they are in Lantern Rite. That'd be really cool. If and maybe not constantly. Maybe like there was a chance that you'd find Hu Tao outside of the funeral parlor. There's a chance that you'd find Yanfei like at lunch or something, like at Wanmin restaurant or something. That'd be cool. If they could make it like during specific times of day and have a specific chance during the week to just bump into other characters, and they could only have like one voice line or something like that, but it'd be cool to just at least see them, because if you make them like interactable and have a bunch of animations and dialogue and stuff like that, this game's already huge. It's why they recycle a lot of the framing in conversations is very inert. They kind of just stand there and they do the same animations over and over. But it's because the rest of the game is so big. If every character interaction, every piece of dialogue had unique animations, it would be an enormous game, because every cutscene is in real time. Not cutscene, but all of those interactions are in real time. That's how Mass Effect kind of got away with it as well, because even though the cinematography in Mass Effect made it seem like a cutscene, it was real time, as far as I'm aware. That's why your armor changed in the cutscenes. Same in like Red Dead and God of War, but the difference with those is that they had every scene was performance capture. Witcher 3 as well, yeah. I didn't know until years later when I saw a YouTube video of it. I didn't know until years later that, spoilers for Witcher 3, I didn't know that it was even possible for Ciri to die. I haven't played that game since launch, but that was such a significant game for me. I loved the world, the characters, the combat, the exploration. All of it was so good. So good. And I like it so much. My current car, my daily driver, is a white Toyota 4Runner that's named Ciri. Anyone else name your cars? It's a very kind of a common thing in the car enthusiast sphere. Not that Ciri. I played 14 hours Witcher. You still, even in 14 hours, you still get a lot. You still get a lot out of it, or you experience a significant portion of the game even just in those 14 hours. Hey, look, there's fish. Oh, name your cars after current cars Ironheart. Name yours after Autobots. I came into the Transformers franchise in the Armada series. which I think they had on, it was either WB or Toonami or something. This was back in like 2001, 2, 3, somewhere around there. The Armada series was really good. I always really liked the Armada series Optimus. That was a very good Optimus. Ooh, an OG since September 1984. Hell yeah. Hello, baby girl. What up? So I didn't get my buttons during this last banner, and Mrs. Connery also didn't end up getting her Lanyan as well. She was rolling on Chlorine banner, trying to get Lanyan, and she got a Rosaria, a Xiangling, or actually maybe she got Xiangling on standard. I don't remember, but she got a Rosaria and a C3 or C2, no, a C2 Chevreuse. And she's like, I don't really care for Chevreus's playstyle. I wonder when Chlorine will be back around. She wasn't as a must-have as someone like Shogun for me, but I still really wanted one. Haven't named your Stang yet. My buddy is selling his he's got a New Edge Mustang. It's like an 01 or 02 or something. And he's selling, actually it might be an 03 or 4. Might be a later one. But I don't know if it had a salvage title or something, but he gutted the interior, put a fuel cell in the trunk, and swapped a turbo LS into it, and with a set of slicks and some nitrous, and he's been nitrous on turbos, and he would run that in drag races, and he's selling it. I don't even know why, but it's a cool build. Okay, what are you doing, homeboy? Here, let me get out of the middle lane. Oh, and then I have to immediately get back over. Any suggestions for your Mustang? I don't know. My I had an 05 Ford Ranger that was a former Department of Transportation, was a former like construction, not construction, DOT and construction is not the same thing. Well, I guess it kind of is. But it was a former DOT, like, escort vehicle. And that thing had some issues. That thing had some problems. And so I named that one Dolly. As in Dolly the Demented Diva. Because that's what it always was. Lanyan is so amazing and fun. I'm really liking her skill when she jumps up. When you hit someone with her skill and she jumps up, and then you can fire a chakram. So fun. She just plays fun. I wonder. So she's Animo, right? Would she be a good driver for like a taser team or something? Not that I want to take Sucrose out, but would she be a good? Is Lanyan a good Animo driver for other like elemental teams? Or would you are people who have their Lanyan, will you primarily use her as a shielder, or because people say that she's a very powerful shielder as well. One of the biggest benefits about Zhongli's shield is that when you activate it, it brings up the pillar, obviously, but then the pillar continuously pulses Geo energy, and then if that Geo comes in contact with any other element, it creates an element of that shield. So if you forget to bring his shield back up, there's a good chance you'll still have some kind of elemental shield on the field. Apparently she's a decent taser driver. That makes sense. I can see that. Use her as shield. Haven't built yet. Primary use. Your primary use is her primary use is as a shield. Where are we headed, by the way? Oh my gosh, we're going all the way friggin' up to the Canadian border. Crystallized shields, yeah. Crystallized shields are doo-doo, but at least they'll stop something. Primarily when I've got Shinobu at 1000 HP. Please pull in for vehicle inspection. Test her with Shinobu and Shincho, and she drives good. Even at level 70. Maybe I'll build my Lanyan then. Realistically, I think the only ones that I'm building right now are Fischl, because I want to use her, and Shenhe. I'm gonna, like, in passing, slowly build Ningguang up. She was more of a collection item. I just wanted a Ningguang. Yeah, her boss is all the way in Natlan, isn't it? It's all the way in Lanyan. I read that as Natlan. So apparently my brain is also having some lag right now. No, 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 let me in! Let me in! Oops, driving off the road. The Natlan characters, they get significant buffs. Not buffs, but like, for example, Kachina can use the twirly. What's it called? Can use the twirly for like twice as long when she's in Natlan, doesn't she? The Beyblade. Traversal's way better in Natlan as their Night Soul state is extended. How decent are they in the rest of Teyvat then? Like, are they still decent enough? Or is it that they're meh in the rest of the world and they work properly in Natlan, or are they OP in Natlan and normal in the rest of the world? Still good? Still good? Okay, okay. Kachina plays fun. Well, slamming on enemies with the drill is fun. Just bam, 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 bam. Oh, Mulan, decent for crossing small bodies of water. That makes sense. This would be kind of a short one today, maybe like an hour or so. So I got stuff going on tonight and a lot of other stuff going on, but thought I'd hop in for our regular maintenance day truck sim stream. Sanctifying Elixir? What about Sanctifying Elixir? Almost clipped that guy's rear bumper. Shenhe the boss from Underground Inazuma. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forget that that those primordial Vishaps are locked behind. I forget how long that quest is. Making some changes. I've gotten really lucky with my artifact rolls on Arlecchino. They're obviously not flawless yet, but she's got like 47% crit, like 47% crit rate, and then like 130 crit damage. or maybe 140 even, and then 140 or 130 ER. And when she's with Xiangling, who has 230 or 240 ER, and then Yelan, who has 211. Looks like to make artifact. You can pick main stat and 2 substats. My Shenhe build is, it's all right. Shen has one that I need to spend more time with because I feel like I don't really understand how to use her kit effectively. Changes guaranteed to roll the 2 select. Guaranteed to roll the 2 selected substats. So that's the 5.5 thing. Where are we in Truck Sim? We're in California still, I think. Oh no, we're in. Oh, never mind. We've long been in Oregon. We started in Bakersfield, Fresno, somewhere around there. Uh-oh. A yawn. I didn't approve this yawn. What the heck is that thing? Oh, it's just a Toyota Tundra, but like a weird one. Like, copyright not infringing Toyota Tundra. I'm gonna take some bites of this pastry real quick. So you can make ER emblem sands with both with crit rate and crit damage. That's gonna be very handy. Got lasagna cooking. Everyone drink water. Two rolls are guaranteed to go into the substats. The Tacoma does look so much like the Tundra. I did also kind of like I like the new design. I like the design of the new Tundras. I think it looks really good. The new Tacomas, I don't know. They look like you took a Tundra and photoshopped it to be really ugly. I like the design of the new I like the new Tundras. I don't like the new Tacomas. Excuse me. I'm not even a huge fan of the new Forerunners. Especially not for the price they're going to be asking for them. Defense percent main stat with triple flat stat. My, the reason I'm back in the Emblem Samsara is primarily for Shogun's crit rate circlet. Because she's got a 5-star crit rate circlet, but it has flat attack and flat defense on it as 2 of its. Yeah, no, it's garbage. You don't question it. Yeah, when I get a better one, I will just use that one to feed the new crit rate, to feed the new circlet. Because it's good for right now, but as far as, like, yeah, it's when I get a new one, that one's going to feed that flat defense one is going to be feeding the new one. I haven't created artifacts at all. I stopped going to the scam box. Every time that it feels like a worse gacha system. Like the strong boxes, I don't know. If I had if I had just an overwhelming amount of 5-star artifacts, then yeah, I'd probably throw. I'd throw if I had like. If I already had my Jean and my Kazuha and my Sucrose and like my Animo characters built, okay, I'll throw some VVs in and try to get an emblem out of it. But honestly, 5-star should not have flat effects. Yeah, kind of agree with that. You'll have a useless, an overwhelming amount of useless 5 stars when you reach endgame. I can see that. Everyone said Gladiator is a pretty good one for Arle. Does Arle have a, like, borderline signature one? Because, like, Flower of Paradise Lost is borderline Shinobu's signature one. Tenacity of the Middle Life is borderline Zhongli's signature set. There is a signature. And like VV is the signature Animo wielder one. The one on Petrichor is your best set, but it's not resonant efficient. Oh, because when you go to that one, you're only going for that one. I remember people said the same thing about Flower of Paradise Lost versus Gilded Dreams. That it was Gilded Dreams, right? For Shinobu, that Gilded Dreams was much more resin efficient because it's the same one as Deepwood Memories. Bro. I'm going 36 miles an hour in a 50, you know? And so it would have been more resin efficient for me to put Gilded Dreams on Shinobu. By the time I saw that comment, I already had a full set of Flower of Paradise Lost on Shinobu. Should have just rear-ended. I should do this video again on the Conry channel. I've done a no breaks challenge in this game, but I did it on my Flesh Tuber account. And I use the term Flesh Tuber because I know it makes people's skin crawl, and that's fun for me. Can use it on Kanichi too. Did Gladiator and first got early, then switched over later. That's probably what I'll do, because I already have enough. I already have not plenty, but I already have enough gladiators that I can put a full set of 5s on Arle, and they have decent substats. That's why even at level 40, she was uphill slow, downhill fast, tonnage first, safety last. You cannot go off road. You can like hop onto the median and stuff, but there's a lot of invisible walls in this game. But the gladiators that I'd gotten from just doing the world bosses normally, that's why at level 40 she was critting for 13k. Also, peek at the license plate. Alcor. Haha. I've been thinking. I think Fontaine is going to start this week. Think we start that up. Again, I'm not going to belabor this point because I talked about it quite a few times. But I get that it doesn't make a ton of sense, like my rules about seeing things before and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I don't mean this to be rude, but at the end of the day, one, it's my playthrough. But also, I don't feel like me restricting myself has made my playthrough any better or worse. It just is. So, anyways. Oh my gosh, Raccoon, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. And welcome. Yeah, Fontaine Soonjai. Heck yeah. I'm very excited as well. Honestly, I feel more encouraged to start Fontaine and to walk into Fontaine now that we have Arle. Because otherwise, I probably would spend a lot of time finishing up the Aranara, finishing up the rest of the desert and that kind of stuff. And I almost feel like that... I don't know what I was about to say. I almost feel like that's the way that it was supposed to be done. As if that Fontaine had, like I don't know. I was about to say that, like, naturally you would have explored the desert before going to Fontaine. It's like, yeah, that Fontaine was released after Sumeru, Connery. I thought I was saying something deep. I was just yapping. Oh, this guy's getting sleepy. I didn't even notice. I was not paying attention to the fatigue mechanic whatsoever. There's, oh no, that's a garage. That's not a truck dealer. That's a garage. Okay, there's a gas station up here that I can go to. Desert is massive. Sumeru, largest region in Tibet by total land. I mean, I've been doing, like, we've been doing some exploration in, like, on stream, and I've also been doing a decent amount of exploration, like, did I say that correctly? We've been doing a decent amount of exploration on stream, and I've been doing a decent amount off stream as well, and I'm still not above 50% in any of the regions, even the NVIDIA Forest. I would love Tundra Service if Snezhnaya was the entire top part of the map. It canvassed all the way from Fontaine to Mondstadt. That would be such a good idea. That'd be so good for, like, the final area as well. Oh, I need to make sure real quick that this music is set to loop. There we go, just in case. Cool. Cool. Take another bite of this food. Yeah, don't worry about missing content. Or something to work on with more story. Yeah, it was more about trying to do stuff in the proper order. It's why we did. It's why we did the Sumeru Archon quests 1 through 4. Then we watched the Nahida trailer and demo, because that's the order that it had been released. That's the order that day one players experienced it in. And when it comes to storytelling, that's the way that the devs wanted you to experience it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have released it in that order. And so when it comes to, oh, whoops. I should have taken that other exit. We're good. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't need to be legal here. I'm cheating. I have the bro, this is a green light. That wasn't even me that time. Usually it is. Stop. You violated the law. Never should have come here. What was I saying before that? But yeah. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about whatsoever. I don't have a clue what I was just saying before. It must not have been that important. I'm getting some rest. Maybe now felt smaller because it's first map went to when it came out. Jeez. How do I get out of here? How am I actually supposed to get out of here? Because I'd be driving against traffic, against the flow of traffic, if I just go back through the pumps. People also said that the Fontaine quest is going to have some feels, and it was like, yeah, I don't, yeah. That seems like an obvious thing at this point, that feels impact is just the way this game is going to go from now on. Ooh, there's an Arlecchino short? Maybe I was supposed to go back through that. Because this is going in the light vehicles lot. Oh, that's a red light. Fun fact. Why'd this guy just pause right there? I think only in Natland it's kind of important to do all story quests before last act. Okay. Farina's trailer is good. What about my trailer? Get out of here, Simon. I'm so interested to meet Farina, see what kind of Archon she is, what kind of character she is. We've had a very diverse array of Archons. Drunken bard, penniless connoisseur, traumatized shut-in, house arrest toddler. She's a character. She is a character in the popular game Genshin Impact, now available on PC and PlayStation. Well, I'm in a dumb humor mood today. And Xbox. Now available on Xbox. Rated PG-13. And Switch, wait. I know my vehicle's not in perfect state. You think because of the Switch 2 was just teased, do you think they'll bring it out for Switch 2, or? I know a lot of a lot of games not getting ported over to Switch is it's licensing rights with Nintendo, isn't it? It's like Nintendo being weird about what they allow on their console, like on their platforms. Or is it the other way around? That I don't know. All I know is that as a content creator, Nintendo is a mixed bag on whether or not you're going to get copyrighted by Nintendo themselves for doing a Let's Play of their game, even though it's transformative content. I remember that when Tears of the Kingdom came out. Genshin shouldn't be more powerful than Tears of the Kingdom. I definitely, yeah. We have a Gen 1 Switch, like an old one. And Tears of the Kingdom was... We would get frame drops more so than any... I'm not paying attention to whatsoever friggin' ever. We get frame drops in Tears a lot more than anything else we've ever played on the Switch, but... I once teased on this channel playing some Skyrim. I might hop back into Skyrim on stream at some point. Again, there's a lot of games that I want to play on this channel. It's just Genshin has been the main driver of something that I want to play. I never played Oblivion. My only Elder Scrolls experience was Skyrim. Didn't play Oblivion, didn't play Morrowind. Fake fan. Oh, I got an achievement for driving through a tunnel in Washington, apparently. Genshin the anime exclusively on Twitch. And it maybe won't be more appropriate for Zenless. You know, similar to Mona fan art being my only exposure to Genshin prior to playing it, my only exposure to Zenless is that the fan base is rabidly horny. And I feel like I am fully aware that that is 100% selling that, because look at Genshin's like reputation. I'm fully aware that that is selling Zenless short and that is not indicative of the game, but Zenless has a lot more fan servicey elements. Hello, Kawaii. Kind of numb. Well, I'm sending good vibes your way. Thanks for the boss co-op yesterday, by the way. Zenless doesn't hide that side of it. Making you gush over a rat? I'm not even going to ask what that means. I plan on doing a Zenless playthrough at some point. I might not go front to back with it, but... Oh, there's a turn. There's a curve in the road. Jane Doe from... I don't know who that is. Which is good. It means I can go into Zenless blind. Zornless Zonk Zoro. What? Oh yeah, Kawhi. Jester said on the YouTube VOD that there's an Oculus by Arle's boss. I got my last Geoculus as well, the bonus one. It was on the Heart Island. Which, Osmoculus, which, it's gonna be a long time before my wife is up at, world level 8, world level 9, but I am perfectly fine waiting until potentially that being the last thing to do in the whole game. I want to do that, I want to do the co-op heart thing with my wife, but she can't come into my world because, because I'm world level 8. She finished the Mondstadt quest, the Mondstadt Archon quest line, and dinged AR-20 as well. She's growing up. Physical Noelle is a monster in early game. And with her Fischl and her yeah, my wife's playing Lumine. I plan on doing a challenge account where I do like a Genshin Nuzlocke, and I'll probably run Lumine in that challenge account. I can't think of we've talked about it before that like there's really not a whole lot of reasons to make alternate accounts other than for challenges. However, I would make an alternate account to just replay the story again, and I would do that like in my off time, you know. I'd make that, you know, like play through again, and also see what other characters I can get, you know, see which characters I get early or not, and sturf like that. Doing a weapons wish only has been interesting. Wow. Whoa! I was not paying attention. You're fine. It totally. I also didn't lurk. I also didn't look before I hit that turn. I didn't look before I hit the gritty. Nope. Shouldn't have said that one out loud. It'll buff out. It's fine. Look at the off-brand Walmart, the not Walmart. Walmart. Sounds like an achievement you would get in Tony Hawk. Cargo isn't important anyway. What am I hauling? Furniture. Where you need him? Where are your news, sonny? Sonny? Malwart? Ew. Frog? Okay, depositing right there. I think I'll just swing over this way. Beep, 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 beep. Ooh, don't cut yet. Beep, beep. Oh, maybe I waited a little bit too long to do that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna wreck it. I have not driven a semi IRL. However, I have backed many a trailer from like light duty trucks. Straighten out. That still wasn't awesome, but I might be able to make that work. Oh, that's pretty bad, actually. I might be able to make that work. Nope, man, never mind. Oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah, just the tractor isn't, just the tractor isn't straight, but the trailer is, and that's all that matters. Woohoo! Good enough for government work. What are you guys looking forward to most in 5.4? And if not in 5.4, what are you looking forward to most in 5.5? The artifact stuff seems legit. The event, the bath. Yeah. Let me know if there's any, if Inazuma has any spoilers and stuff. Probably not today. Probably only go for about 15 more minutes. But we should, Iridori Festival, is that also an annual thing? An annual event? Ooh, are they doing more, Monday? Can you imagine how much the water in the bath scene would sell for? And then immediately after, sorry for commenting that, actually. Only one so far. This was an event about Skara before Samaru. Huh. Skara Cooch. Nope. Hey, if there's anyone who's a streamer here, that whole brain mouth filter, don't just abandon that. Don't just abandon the brain mouth filter. There's some things that even when you're doing content creation, there's some things that should stay in a thought bubble. I want to switch trucks actually. Switch over to my KW. This thing's huge. Yeah. Boop. And then, okay, yeah, no trailer, and I want the flatbed. Trailer manager. My flat. Ah! Didn't mean to do that. I've already forgot how to play this game. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm sure you can probably hear the keys on my the buttons on the D-pad on my controller clicking like crazy because they're right up because it's right up next to the thing, the microphone. That's what that's called. It's called a microphone, Connery. That's right, Raiden won't remember her son. I feel like there's a lot of misunderstanding between the two of them. I feel like it maybe wasn't as simplistic and evil as Shogun, as A being like, well, he's too weak, he's too compassionate, so get him out of here. But I also feel like with Skara, it also wasn't as simple as you know what I mean? In fact, I feel like there's a lot of misunderstanding between them, and that does suck that she doesn't remember, and so they'll kind of never get the chance to iron that out. What's nearby? Lumber down to Bakersfield. An aircraft engine. Lumber down to Bakersfield. Sure, that's a high paying one nearby. Or that one expires in 2 hours. Up in Thompson Falls. Almond boxes. Pump Jack. Down to New Mexico. That expires in 2 hours, though. Ooh, insulation panels. Down to San Jose. Yeah, let's go to that. The whole Skara Shogun thing, the whole Skara and A thing, is a great example of writing characters very complex without making either one. It's one of the best things about. It's one of the things I like so much about Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm just gonna blow through this red light. That neither one is wrong. It's not as simple as one party is evil and the other one is just misunderstood and innocent. Because Skara feels like he was just abandoned like trash. Does that give him the excuse to slaughter all of the Kaidara clan and other swordsmiths in Inazuma? No. A needed a someone to enforce her stuff. I don't know where I was going with that thought. And I really like that. I like that about characters that are written complex, characters that are written deep and complex, where it's not as simple as this person's right, this person's wrong. When the heroes can make mistakes. I don't like the trend of villains, like every single villain having, every single villain has a super tragic backstory and you're supposed to sympathize with the villain. I kind of miss, not that I would think every villain should be sympathetic and every villain should be evil, but there's been so many super sympathetic villains that I wish there were more villains in film these days that were just, I'm gonna take over the world because I want to take over the world. I want power. Dottore is actually a pretty good example of that, because he knows what he's doing. He knows he's bad and he loves it. Yeah, exactly that. Kind of miss villains like that. However, I also do appreciate villains that can be sympathetic as well. Love to hate, yeah. Remember Slade in Teen Titans, the way that they handled Deathstroke in the 2003 Teen Titans series? I liked that too, where it was the sinister, dangerous, dark. He was so clearly a Batman villain that was supplanted into a ostensibly a kid show, which it is a kid show. It dabbles in dark themes, but it's still a kid show. But it was so clearly a Batman villain, you know. He just oozed Batman villain vibes. That episode where Robin is having nightmares, like having visions of Slade still being alive. Still one of the best episodes of any cartoon of that generation. No Rhyme or Reason can also be interesting as well. It's all about if it's done correctly. Because you can do practically any trope as long as you do it correctly, as long as you handle it correctly. And correctly means the way I like it. Oops. Wandering over. Second, he got a banner, Helio, pulled some shenanigan, crap to humanize him. Yeah, that was, kind of the, I enjoyed humanizing Child. I'm so curious what they're gonna do to bring Arle around from being a Harbinger. Unless she's a Harbinger that's not antagonistic from the get-go. However, the Winter's Night trailer seems to indicate that she is not. Seems to indicate that she's on board. She's down with the cause. But I'm so curious to see what kind of character she is in the quests and how you turn a Harbinger into a playable character. Because Child's quest was obviously humanizing him so that people wouldn't be like, man, this guy tried to kill me and tried to unleash chaos on all of Liyue. Like, why would I want to play with this guy? I love the I love when I'm like theorizing. You guys are like, that's an interesting thing you just said. Anyways. Already I love that dangerous, I referenced it, I talked about it when we first played her. I was like, the lethal precision that she has, where, versus everyone else, like compare her to Zhongli's normal attacks and then compare her normal attacks to it. She barely makes a sound while she's attacking, and the noises that she does make, it's just like, just like the bare minimum effort that she needs. She knows exactly how much muscle she needs to use to execute whatever move she's trying to do. Nothing is over the top, and nothing is like, she's very efficient with all of her movements. And it gives the vibe of she's not playing around, she's not trying to injure, she's not trying to maim, she's not trying to get you to surrender. She's there to kill, and she's gonna do it as quickly as possible. Kind of like not but the Shogun. The Shogun had that vibe of, the Shogun puppet, by which I mean, had that vibe of like, I'm going to kill you, and I feel nothing, I'm going to take your vision. I feel nothing when I do so, because you're just too. It's like Thanos. Anything you say to Thanos, he's like, well, you just don't have the life experience that I do. That was the Shogun's vibe. And just that ruthless efficiency of movement. I'm so curious how this game is gonna wrap up. What's gonna become of Lumine? By which I mean Abyss Twin. Like, what's gonna become of Abyss Twin? What's gonna become of our MC, all the Archons we meet, Paimon, the Harbingers, the entirety of the Fatui organization, all of the remaining Harbingers, and Pierre? Is his name Pierre? The leader? Beard guy. What his whole thing is, how we're going to face him, what, like, how this is all going to... Pierre. Fatui director. There's a part of me... has the theory at this point been kind of debunked that Venti allowed his Gnosis to be taken? Or is there still kind of a hint that Venti allowed his Gnosis to be taken and is far more powerful than he lets on? He even called himself the weakest of the seven. Still up in the air. Why? I forgot how loud the Jake brake is on this truck compared to the Volvo we were just driving. Who knows? Up in the Animo! Nita said God's power is also related to their people's faith, and look who has a dedicated church. That is true. Oops. And again, I still have this kind of theory that, obviously I haven't met Farina or Mavuika yet, but I still have this theory of just how powerful A is. Because she was able to incinerate a Harbinger without barely lifting a finger. She shielded herself from erosion for 500 years in Euthymia. That has to have some effect on how powerful she is in the current day. Killing Orobashi without a Gnosis. And also, you guys mentioned this as well during the stream, that Zhongli also slew Osial. It was Osial originally, right? But created Guyon Stone Forest during the Archon War, which means he also did not have a Gnosis at the time. Beidou slaying Haishan. Like, there's a lot of vision holders and Archons that are very, very powerful by their own right. I would love to see some, I don't think it'll happen because this is a Liyue character. This is a 1.x character. But I would love to see some more, right, was Beidou in 1. Even though she's from Liyue, did she only come about during Inazuma? Was she only referenced in 1.x? And then we only saw her, she was only released during 2.0? But I'd love to see some more growth with Beidou, because the ability to slay a 3-headed Hydra without a vision, you need to tap into that. She's an OG 1.0. Oh my gosh, Jai, thank you. Thank you so much. What do you mean you forgot about it? There's no, you don't have to sub or anything. Thank you. I appreciate you. You guys are so nice. Ruka created the wall without a Gnosis. Oh. Huh. No, you know what? I was gonna break for you, but it's my turn because I said so. I kind of forgot what I was just talking about. You're in a 20-ton truck. Who's gonna stop you? They'll try. Wait, is this the place? Yeah, this is the place. Oh, little further. Cargo market. Take job. Oh, balls. That's balls. You know what I mean? Balls. Did someone say that servers are back up? Maybe we finish this out by hopping in Genshin for a sec. They're up? Yeah, all OG Archons won the war without a Gnosis because it was the Archon War, and obviously obviously they wouldn't have had a Gnosis. Why did the gears grind? I'm on sequential shifting. I don't have to use a clutch. Wasn't it also that Makoto was more of a political leader and A was her enforcer? So Makoto may not have been hyper powerful. Like, obviously she had to have participated in the Archon War, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that she broke a lot of necks. Oh, there's a theory that Celestia brought Makoto to Conria because they thought she was strong. Oh, that is tragic. If she was thrown into a battle that she had no hope whatsoever of performing in. And that would also explain why once she discovered that Makoto had gone to Conria, she sprinted over there. Because she was like, there's no way that she can handle a fight like this. That is tragic. That is a tragic theory. What am I doing? What? I cannot. There, good enough. All right, let me get back up to the stop sign, and then let's hop into Genshin for just a sec. Boop boop da boop 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 da boop. Okay, close that down. Who's Ruka? Oh, I haven't updated. Like, I pre-installed, but I haven't updated. This. Although it might not take that long, actually. Look at this. Look at this new banner here. I want a Fox Lady. When's Fox Lady coming back? Fox Lady? I want a what? When's the last time she was in? I asked this before, and like it's been some time, but maybe not enough time where it's like, oh, she's due for a rerun, but. $74, $75, $77. Oh yeah, who are the 4 stars? I'm not gonna pull on this banner, so it doesn't matter that much to me. But Sayu, Goro, Zhangli. Oh man, I'd like a Goro. That's a pretty easy banner for me to skip, actually. Siegewin and Mizuki, and then the 4 stars with increased drop rate being Sayu, Goro, and Xiangling. I don't know if my wife's pulling. Is that peanut butter? I rewatched that. You can rewatch that video so many times, and there's still you still only see 10% of what's flying across the screen. I have a C4 Xiangling, a C3 PO, a C3. Oh, this might take a little bit of time actually. We'll see how long that takes. As we just hang out. Probably will definitely have to leave in 15 minutes, maybe. But oh my gosh, it went C4 to C6 in one 10 pull. I have a C5 Yanfei as well, which I wasn't expecting to get. How did we get C4 Yanfei? Did I get Yanfei cons on? Because we had to have gotten 2 of them. Because C4 is the shield, and then we got another one as well. Was that on Arla's banner? Or was that on standard? Or even weapon? Because I remember getting a Fremine constellation on weapon banner. Rolling for Siegewin. I don't think we will Fontaine tomorrow. Oh, it might have been on Shenhe banner. It might have been on the Chronicled. Maybe. You know what I realized? This screen doesn't have the updated... Right? Oh, no, it does. Never mind. I thought the border was the unupdated... This border. I thought it was the unupdated one. The old one that I used to use. We're fontaine of information. Thank you for that. Boop. Minute 11 remaining. Can hop in and at the very least get grab my Welkin or something and just maybe, I don't know, kill a couple hillies. Kill some of Dainslift's countrymen. The 14th? Traveler need that Haley murder fix. Valentine's Fontaine. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why did I say it like that? What is the Nosticame? I feel like I don't even know what the Nosticame is. I always see it on the Battle Pass thing. But also, I don't think my Battle Pass reset this past week. I went through like halfway through the week. I was like, wait, I haven't been getting any of my Battle Pass rewards. Did mine not reset, or did I just cap that many? Did I just like max out for the entire period? I capped this patch. Oh. I reached the week's limit, but then the next week I don't think it reset. Also capped it. Okay. Good. I was hoping that my account wasn't bugged. That was gonna piss me off. Oh my gosh, not that. Oh, also, I have a new thing that I can a new thing that I can put on my model. Let me switch over to Genshin Impact. So she can judge me from behind my tail. Wait, hang on. I need to make sure that she's attached. There we go. Oh, it's still verifying file integrity. 5.4. My 4th maintenance day in the bag. Dang. Dangsley. What a journey this has already been. Thank you all for sticking around. Also, I think someone else crystalled me as well, because I'm back up to 120 plus days of Welkin. So, or not crystal, but welcomed me. So, thank you, Anonymous, for welcoming me again. You crazies. What? Okay, should I do EXP materials? What do you guys normally do? Do you usually do EXP materials and enchantment ores? Weapon enhancement. Because you can EXP is easy to farm. I just am hardly ever using my my EXP material, using my resin to grab EXP ley lines. I might do EXP this time because excuse me. For the past like 3, I think I've selected EXP. For the past like 3, I think I've selected weapon ores. So I'll do EXP this time. I do have a few characters that I'm trying to get up to. I'm trying to get up to spec. Boop.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Really? For realsies? Okay, and I just want to get that notification out of here. Oh my gosh, 219 primos. I was confused why I had 0 wishes for a second before I remembered, oh right, we spent all of them on last time. I've got 53 glitters and 17 days to decide if I want to get a C1 Noelle. Because playing Noelle on my wife's account has reminded me how much I like Noelle. I've got 2 tickets to pair of dice. There's mail. There is mail.
I'm a Prima Gems. Holy.
Four. I always pause at that to make sure that I'm buying intertwined instead of a quaint. Once in my early days, I bought, I think I bought an acquaint with primos, and you guys were like, "No, don't do that." I was like, I didn't know. Also, what's in my inventory? That is, oh, it's just this damn thing again. What time is it? 5 after. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? I've also got an expedition reward. Oh my gosh, there's people! There's people! People exist in this game! Guys, this game has characters in it! This is the event? Oh! The characters are the event. Oh! Gotcha. Okay. I will wait for you guys to tell me if there's any forbidden lettuce. What? In that. Out of my way.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Forbidden knowledge. I let her say her full thing as well. 156 resin as well. I think tomorrow we trial. I don't know anything about Mizuki or Seajoin. Oh my gosh, it's so weird seeing only 5 things on the event overview. And the Sayu. And the Goro. Whoa! I can join the Cabbage Clan? You can. All you have to do is hit that follow button. It's free. As is subscribing to YouTube. And leaving a like and a comment. Let's see. Okay, I don't have any fodder artifacts for anything. Still up at 700K. I went down to 50,000 when I was upgrading weapons and stuff like that. This domain also, this is the one that's north of the main city, isn't it? Isn't it? Would you guys recommend? I can't remember if we talked about this or not. Would you guys recommend wandering in and like opening teleports and exploring the world, opening some statues, finding that domain, or should I start the first part of the Archon quest and then, or should I avoid this, just unlock the statue and just explore? Because I would love to be able to just walk in, open the statue, explore, open up statues, open up the domain that I need for that. So I think I might do that, and maybe that's what we do tomorrow. Could also go to Chenyu on the other side. Because you guys were saying to avoid this because it's Archon quest, and so it's one of those you get close enough to the quest marker and it auto starts the mission. Doc triggers the AQ. The statue is on an elevated platform. That's kind of what it looks like. The distance between the statue and the mission. You know, I think I'll wait for the Archon quest because I think we're going to do Archon quest this week. We're going to do the first part of it. How long thereabouts is Act 1? And we'll let that take us into Fontaine for the first time. So maybe we do Archon quest on Thursday, and tomorrow we Act 1's very long. So maybe we do like just a small part of it. But tomorrow, maybe we just do some more wandering and getting some... Maybe we dust up some more quests and stuff. Statue's above. But is there a way to get to the statue? Is there a way to get to the statue without going up, like... I imagine there's an elevator in here. Is there a way to get up to the statue otherwise? I guess you could scale the cliff, couldn't you? We'll think about that, and we'll reconvene. Forgot that I had Navia behind my shoulder. We'll think about that and we'll reconvene. You cannot scale that cliff. Oh, it's a 300-meter cliff. Here's a question: could you scale that with Chaska? Probably not, right? All right. I think that does it for today. Thanks a bunch, everyone. Don't think there's any more housekeeping to talk about. So tomorrow, I think more quest tidy up, and yeah, I think more quest tidy up and stuff tomorrow. Maybe resource grinding. Tomorrow might be like a chill like resource stream as well, stuff like that. So kind of a slower one tomorrow, and then on Thursday, let's start the Fontaine Archon quest, and maybe not do all of Act 1 on Thursday, but let's start the Fontaine Archon quest and get our first steps into the land of Hydro. So thanks again, everyone, for stopping by. Let's get some nuts in chat to round this out. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you next time. See ya.